What's going on, everybody? This is Nick Lawson from Squad Sports. We're really excited to be supporting the Free Agent Friday series. A lot of great talent out there. Without further ado, this is the next free agent you should be signing with your sports team.
We're back for another Free Agent Friday, and today I've got Karl Lowe with me. Karl, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So, Karl, let's jump in. Tell me about your college education.
Yeah, so I went to Radford University after transferring from a local community college. I earned my degree in exercise, sport, and health education, concentrating in the sports management and earning a minor in business as well.
When did you kind of decide you wanted to get into the sports business?
Yeah, early into my college career, I had initially wanted to open my own restaurant, but sort of heard a different calling and pulled into the sports field, started learning how to get out to the community, getting that field, getting that bite and pull from the sports field.
What do you think is kind of like, what's the ideal job that you're looking for now?
Right now, I would like to get back into professional hockey. I would like to get back into one of the minor leagues and trying to help grow hockey more in the South, trying to work with one of these teams in the southeast of the state, trying to grow hockey more into the south of the country.
Well, it's always good in the South too. It's warmer in the winter, so I love it. Love the Southeast. How about any specific, area like ticket sales, sponsorship sales, community relations? Any area that you're looking for in particular?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the ticket sales and community relations. That's being out in the community, just trying to get the team out there. I really love getting out in the community because then when you have kids, little kids come up to you and say, "Hey, do you remember me from this community event we were at? I really enjoyed talking with you." Just seeing the excitement, saying, "Hey, look, I met somebody cool, and I could see them here in their work environment. They're having fun, interacting with everybody, big party type atmosphere." It's really enjoy seeing that excitement from the customers saying, "Hey, we met you at a community event, and we see you here at your own work environment. You're welcoming us in and making us feel like we're part of your organization, even though we are coming in as a fans or customers."
When you were attending college, did you do any internships?
Yeah, so I actually had several internships. One of the first ones I had was I actually worked with the Radford Division III ice hockey club team. I went to all of their games, helped with all the off-ice officials and off-ice management. Also worked with the Radford athletic department. My senior year there, I worked with the tennis and baseball and some of the basketball programs, setting up the press conference room, setting up the officials' locker room, making sure they had drinks, paperwork, and all the game information there in the locker rooms for review. And also interned with the Lynchburg Hillcats in 2015 under the guidance of the great Ronnie Roberts and Josh Duffy.
What kind of stuff did you do with the baseball team?
I was a general intern, so I got to do a lot of the community events.
Everything.
A little bit of everything. I did a lot of the on-field promotions. There was some press box work, working the scoreboard, and handing out game programs,
Pulling
answering
tarp?
any questions.
Did you get to pull tarp while you were there?
I pulled quite a few tarps. There were quite a few early mornings where we had to get there and get the tarp on or off. And then a few torrential downpours where we had to stand on the tarp until grounds crew could get the sandbags out there.
Nice. I just got into baseball this year, and I'm glad I haven't had to do that yet. I wish I would have with the season, but I hear stories about it, so it's fun. Yeah. So after you got out of school, what was like kind of your next position that you got?
After school, the next position I got, I stuck around Lynchburg for a little bit, just while reaching out to other teams. So I remained as a cook at a local restaurant, and then went to a party rental company where I got to get out into the community, set up tents and tarps, tents for community events or private parties, and then eventually I got the call from the Norfolk Admirals to come down and join the sales staff.
Nice. So when you were with the Admirals, what was your role there?
I was an account executive, so when I first got down there, I was mainly in charge of helping grow the season ticket holders. And then after a few leadership changes in the organization, got to do more of the corporate and group ticket atmosphere, which was really fun. I really loved getting out into the community. Went to several of the Chamber of Commerce meetings, got to meet local business leaders, seeing and finding ways to get the Admirals back into the community and up into the Hampton roads of the Hampton and Newport News area and their location.
It's a big area too. I just was down there about a month ago to check out the area.
It was a fun atmosphere. We had a good sales staff, and we were able to cover the entire area and try to grow hockey back into the area.
What would you say is kind of like your biggest asset that you have that you'll be bringing to a new organization?
Yeah, I'm a go-getter. I keep trying to find ways to get in, make ideas and opportunities grow and work. If I get a no from a company, I'm going to find somebody else to talk to, try to find a better connection or better entry point, and finding ways where I went wrong before and trying to correct that and represent the idea in the ways that better clarifies what I was trying to bring to the table.
What do you think is the biggest area you need to improve on?
I can get some tunnel vision at times. If I'm working on a task, I may miss a key point where I have to go back and retrace my steps to see where I went, where I lost track of something, and readjust so I can incorporate that missed point back into my sales pitch and my work ethic so I can become a better sales rep.
You know, throughout your sports internships or with the Admirals, anything stick out that you're most proud of?
Yeah, one of the things I was most proud of was back in Norfolk, there was a few companies that hadn't been out to a few games in a few years, and I was actually able to find the one contact where I worked with a gentleman at a summer scout camp from 10, 13 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Left him a voicemail. When he called back, I was out at lunch, unfortunately, but he was like, wait a minute, I know your voice. Are you this person from the scout camp? So
Wow.
reaching out to other former scout friends and reconnecting with them and bringing out their business, that's one of my favorite things to do.
That's pretty cool. Now, did you grow up in the Norfolk area, or?
I actually did. I grew up in Lynchburg.
Okay.
I was raised in Lynchburg, but I did grow up. I spent 2 years in Northern Virginia while my parents were still transitioning out of the military.
So since you've worked with the Admirals, is it, we always debate this, Norfolk or Norfolk?
That's a good question. I never got it right. I always got the jokes from the people I was talking to about it. It's like, I know you're not from this area. You said it this one way, not the other way. It all depends on that region or that section you're talking to, how they're going to pronounce it.
I always thought that was funny. I've had some people that I work with that went to college in that area or something, and they're always correcting me. I always say Norfolk, so
Right.
I'm wrong, I guess. I'm right in my own mind, so I'm going to say it how I think it is.
Exactly.
So how about give us a fun fact about yourself?
Yeah, so I was born in the Panama Canal Zone while my parents were in the military, and
Nice.
so I was born there, and we lived there for about 2 years before we moved back to the States.
That's pretty cool. So with your parents being in the military, did you kind of move around then?
We didn't move around a whole lot. We did spend a few years down in the Central America, and then we moved back to the Northern Virginia area, and then after that we transferred and stayed down here in Lynchburg.
Nice. When in your next position, are you pretty open to relocating?
Yeah, I'm definitely open to relocating. I don't mind traveling. I always like getting out and exploring the new scenery and culture and just trying to see what I can find that will be fun.
Well, it sounds like you're a hockey fan. Is that your number one?
It is, followed closely by baseball and then football.
So who are your favorite sports teams?
I do follow the Nationals and the Capitals.
Okay.
Also, since I'm located in Central Virginia, I also follow the Carolina Hurricanes as another hockey team. And then for football, it's going to sound weird, but I follow Miami. And I'm so
People
far
like Miami
away.
Dolphins? That's weird.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of Dolphin fans out there.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. Well, no, I appreciate you joining me. Hopefully we can help get you in front of some people, and we'll definitely stay in touch.
Yeah, sounds great. Thank you for having me.